How interest grows. Introducing compound interest. Simply put, compound interest can be understood as a system where interest generates more interest. Unlike simple interest, where interest is applied only to the principal, compound interest is a method where interest is applied not only to the principal, but also to the interest that accumulates each year. In other words, it's a system where, as time goes on, your money grows faster on its own. So, how much of a difference does this actually make? Let's look at what happens when you invest USD $10,000 over 30 years. At 3% per year, it becomes about $24,000. At 5% per year, it becomes about $43,000. At 7% per year, it's about $76,000. At 10% per year, it's a whopping $174,000. And at 20% per year, it's about $2.37 million. The principal is the same $10,000, but just the difference in return. Rates leads to such an extreme gap in results. This is the power of compound interest. Let's summarize the key points of compound interest. First, even a slight increase in the rate of return leads to overwhelmingly different results in the long run. Second, the longer the time period, the more the effect of compound interest grows exponentially. This is precisely why starting today is far more advantageous than starting 10 years from now. Third, it takes a long time for the results to change dramatically. Investing requires the patience to endure that long period of time. Fourth, a high rate of return is necessary to achieve dramatic results. Therefore, you need to be willing to take on a certain amount of risk. Fifth, taking on risk can also lead to losses, so there should be a difference in investment behavior between young people and those living in retirement. Rash greed without financial knowledge tends to lead to poorer outcomes. Consistently, patiently, diligently, while taking on a certain degree of risk, this mindset is what is required in the world of investing.